Hello and thank you for joining us on the Triangle Nursery Flower Channel. Now with Christmas approaching, we are sharing an interesting video to inspire our audience base on how you can use our popular modern greenery boxes in different designs. So they're for your clients, workspaces and home environments. Now wreath making is incredibly popular at this time of the year, so there are so many designs that can be created using an array of foliage. So if you haven't joined us before, my name is Debbie from Triangle Nursery, and Triangle Nursery is an online wholesaler offering an extensive range of fresh seasonal flowers and foliage at wholesale prices for everyone. We offer delivery in the UK all year round. So let's get started. So in this video, I'll be sharing the last video in our series of 3 different designs on how you can use a modern greenery box. Now this one is showing you how to create a wreath. Now for this wreath, I'll be using just the modern foliage box on a moss base, but you can use spruce as a base to give you a firm foundation and depth and different texture to the design. A popular option is for our customers to purchase a traditional DIY individual kit and add a small modern box for texture and variation of colour. Now in this greenery box you'll receive grevillea, olive, acacia and 2 different varieties of eucalyptus. You can add further decoration to the design, including dried fruits, cones, fresh flowers, artificial flowers, berries, and obviously you can finish with a bow if you decide you want to. And for this design you can use alternative wreath bases. So I'm going to start by securing mossing wire. Now it's personal choice whether you use mossing wire or whether you use twine. Now I've tied the mossing wire, twisted the mossing wire together. Now that loose end I'm going to push back into the moss and then bind the twine or the mossing wire around. So I want to create a 3-dimensional shape. So ideally I'm going to do 3 placements: inside, middle and outside. So I'm going to start with the eucalyptus in the middle. Now when I add the foliage, what I've done is I've put the wire in between the sections of leaves. So when this stem dries out slightly and it becomes withered and a lot thinner, it's not going to fall out of the wire because these leaves will stop it from moving. And then in the middle, some acacia. And then on the outside, I'm going to add some grevillea. I'm going to put a couple of pieces together because it's quite thin. And again, binding that wire in between the leaves so it holds that stem in position. Now I'm going to continue that process all the way around the wreath until I get to about there, then I'll join you again and I'll show you how to finish. So now we've gone all the way round the wreath and just left a small section, and I'll just show you how you finish that off. So still keeping in that same design, we're going to bring some eucalyptus in on the background, but rather than just placing it on the wreath and binding it, we're actually going to tuck it in through the other stems, just to hold that in position temporarily. Then we'll add some acacia, and again just tuck that underneath, just lay it on top for now. Bring some of the eucalyptus nicolae on the outside, and then gently tease that first placement up so that you place the new eucalyptus underneath, and then taking your reel wire, bind those 3 stems in that you've just added, making sure you incorporate all of the stems. And then repeat that process again. So we've still got a small gap there. So on the outside, I'm going to place the eucalyptus cinerea, again tucking that underneath the placements that we put in first. Go under. Slide it gently underneath. There we go. Then we've got a couple of pieces of olive, which I'm going to put into the middle. And another piece of the eucalyptus. Break that stem down slightly. And then place that in the centre. Again, bring your binding wire through to incorporate all of those additional stems. And I'm going to turn that upside down and show you how to finish. You can at this point, if you want to, create a hanger, but I'm not going to at the moment. I'm just going to thread that through the existing loop of wire. Making sure it's nice and secure, and then bind it back in itself. Then turn the wreath over, fluff the foliage up so it doesn't look like it's been flattened or indeed sat on. Now you can find the links for the mentioned products in the description below. And thank you for joining us for the last video in this series of 3 showing you how to use a modern greenery box. We hope this video helps to inspire you on how you can create designs using greenery to give a simplistic and striking arrangement for this festive season. If you have any more questions or need further assistance, feel free to leave a comment below or indeed contact us directly. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from the Triangle Nursery Flower channel. Happy wreath making!